Ding dong. Avon calling. We've already been down here. This is the first floor. But since I was here, the cabinet maker, the cabinet installer actually, he shared with me a little bit of knowledge about how the countertop's going to come out. And this electric receptacle outlet right here is going to be recessed farther than 6 inches. And they should not be recessed as much as 6 inches. So, no more, but these stairs are nice and level. Now, I'm not an engineer, okay? I'm a home inspector. I should stay in my lane. But I do use some engineering equipment. So I actually did measure the floor height elevation differential. What does that mean? How level the floor is. Because later, when you get a structural engineer come in, if you need one for any reason, maybe for your foundation warranty. And what this engineers will tell you, very common, says, we don't know how it was built. No, we do not know how it was built. So, I measured the floor and I did not get more than an inch of floor height elevation differential. In fact, I got 0.8. Using a representative sample, I did not calculate slope. Okay, I'm not talking about tolerances. But usually what I'm looking for as a guideline as a home inspector is no more than 1 inch of floor height elevation differential within 25 feet, no more than 2 inches of floor height elevation differential overall. And so this system met that. Okay, this foundation system. The foundation's got its own problems, with the tension cable ends. But we're doing the upstairs. We also learned, I took just a better look, and our attic, the attic air intake is continuous soffit vents. So we're going to look for, when the insulation has been installed, we're going to look for continuous soffit vent baffles, not partial. I wonder what I did with my pink paint. Man, I brought that stuff in here for a reason. Can you believe that? Alright, those cables are too close. Alright, to the drywall, and the lead is too long. It's right here in this little hallway, this upstairs hallway. If a window is higher than 72 inches from the ground, it should not be closer than 24 inches to the floor. And these interior window sills are exactly 24 inches. So when the framing inspector comes in, is going to measure it, it's going to be 24 inches. He's going to go fine. He's going to sign off on that part of the inspection process. It's been signed off. He's not going to revisit it. And then we're going to come in here and we're going to install carpet or some other floor covering, and it's going to be not quite 24 inches. And when it's not quite 24 inches, when another home inspector comes in to inspect the house, or maybe when I come in for the final, then I'm going to mention that the floors, the windows are not quite 24 inches from the floor, the interior window sills. Too close. Sheetrock screws. Needs to be a ½ inch. We can work with that. I mean, we can improve that. That's what I meant. Anytime you see air coming in, anytime you see light coming in, water can come in. So, this house was built since some insulation standards higher than the previous homes were. So you're going to get some benefit. But anytime you see air coming in, light coming in, air is coming in, you're losing your thermal bridging. You're creating thermal bridging, actually. You're increasing your thermal bridging. We do not have, most of the time they use pink You do not have pink bands going around downstairs nor upstairs. They come in here with this foam and just staple it up there. They could use duct tape. They could use newspaper. There's no specification what kind of baffling you can use between the thermal bridges. But we don't have that here yet. Because we're hoping that they're going to install it, right? Right? Install the... Anytime you see light coming through, water can come through. Air can come through. I like to say good things. They labeled the length of the clothes dryer vent. How about that? How about that? There's going to be a safety pan here for your clothes washer. Should be a safety pan there for your clothes washer. This is the primary bedroom suite. The bathtub is on a bed of cement. I don't know why they put the plywood underneath there. It was kind of sad, but still on a bed of cement. Inside the shower enclosure here. See how we got these we got these patches. Alright, anywhere there's a seam, there should be a patch. That corner right there should be patched. Corner down there, that should be patched. So that should be patched. So it's all continuous. I get the fact that it's overlapped. It'll never leak, Philip. Get in the truck. We're going to the beer store. Oh, Doug, you're the fastest. I know. Not Mr. Risk. That's our sponsor. In case you wonder why some of these have insulation on them and some of them don't, this red and blue piping, it's because all this piping is next to the wall. And, you know, if it comes in like, I think it's 16, 18 inches from the wall, then it should be, you know, insulated. So, over here, we're in the big middle of the house. The house is going to. So yeah, the houses are built a lot more tight, a lot more energy efficient. You know, people are going to be amazed, and you're going to be bragging about your utility bills and all that at Christmas, Thanksgiving, family gatherings, married weddings. And then inside you're going to go like, well, you're either going to say, you wouldn't believe what we get away with. You know, you could be like that. Or, you know, inside you're just going to cringe when everybody talks about how good you build and how energy efficient they are, and they are. But we can't pretend we don't see these holes. That's a good and workmanlike manner. Here's the Bonnie part. She always makes a cameo.